All right, chess fans, we are diving deep today.
Into game one.
Yes, of the 2024 World Chess Championship.
Between
The reigning champ,
Ding Liren, the young prodigy.
Gukesh.
Yeah.
We've got a ton of sources for this one.
We've got game analysis.
The background on the players.
Move by move breakdown.
Yes.
By move breakdown.
Yeah, so get ready for a story of clashing styles and bold moves.
Oh, yeah?
And psychological tension played out on 64 squares.
That's right.
So first, let's set the scene.
Okay.
The championship this year is being held
At the iconic Marina Bay Sands.
in Singapore.
That's right.
Yeah.
Singapore is a really interesting choice.
I think so.
I mean, it's got,
For this championship.
yeah, a strategic location.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blend of tradition and modernity.
Yeah.
And it has a growing chess scene.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
And speaking of global,
Yes.
it's clear that chess
It's having a moment.
is having a major moment right now.
Big time.
The list of sponsors for this championship reads like a who's who.
Of tech
The
giant.
Tick Giant. Wow, that's
I
amazing.
know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So let's
let's meet the players then.
let's meet the players.
Okay.
So
Ding Liren
Ding Liren
became the first Chinese world champion.
in 2023,
That's right.
he's known for his
Okay.
calm and calculated style.
Yeah, he's a master strategist, able to outmaneuver his opponents with subtle yet devastating moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the other side of the board, we have
Gukesh.
Du, the youngest Indian to ever challenge for the title.
This is amazing.
He's part of this
It really is.
new generation
Yeah.
of fearless players
Yeah.
who are not afraid to take risks and
And play aggressively.
play very aggressively.
Yeah. And so
And it's a real clash of styles,
is
which makes this match.
so compelling.
Yeah, you have the seasoned veteran
Yeah, and
versus the young and hungry challenger.
Gukesh.
I mean, it's
It's a real life
a real-life David and Goliath story
David versus Goliath.
standing out on 64 squares.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
You know.
Okay,
So the drama starts.
right from the opening move.
Ding, playing black, opted for the French defense.
Now,
Now, for those unfamiliar with chess openings,
the French defense.
it's like building a wall
of bod.
to kind of slow down the opponent's attack.
Right. It's a solid,
It's a solid choice,
respected choice.
but you don't see it
You don't see it that often.
often at the championship level.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise to see Ding.
Pull out this somewhat unconventional opening, especially since his second
Yeah.
GM, Richard Rappaport,
Okay.
actually prepared this opening
Oh, wow.
back in 2023
Interesting.
for a different championship.
So it's like they dusted off
A vintage playbook.
and found a hidden gem.
That's a great way to put it.
So how did Gukesh respond
Well.
to this unexpected opening?
He went for an aggressive line,
Oh,
pushing for a kingside attack.
okay.
He wanted to dictate the pace of the game
Oh.
and put Ding on the back foot
Right from the start.
right away,
Our sources highlight a few key moves.
early on.
Yeah. Ding's pawn push.
It's
seven.
A5,
A5.
which is quite ambitious.
Yeah.
And then Gukesh's 10,
Clan G4.
a bold
Hmm.
but risky advance on the king side.
So Gukesh was trying to take advantage of...
The slightly cramped position
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
the French defense can sometimes create.
Yeah.
His 10G4 was a gamble.
Okay.
He was trying to attack early, but it left his king a little exposed.
So we've got Ding playing defensively,
Right.
building up his position,
While Gukesh
while Gukesh is going for the early attack.
is going for the early attack.
Who had the upper hand as the game moved into the middle game?
Well, that's where things start to get really interesting.
Okay.
Gukesh early aggression
Yeah.
started to backfire
Oh.
as Ding began to skillfully exploit the weaknesses
Oh.
created by his opponent's daring moves.
So it's almost like Ding was laying a trap,
Exactly.
waiting for Gukesh to overextend himself
That's a great way to put it.
before launching a counterattack.
Yeah, and that's precisely what happened.
Oh.
Ding's pieces started to work together beautifully,
Okay.
like a well-oiled machine. He was
Mhm.
patient,
Yeah.
calculating,
Uh-huh.
and always seemed to be one step ahead.
Of Gukesh.
Yeah.
Our sources point out this incredible moment where Ding's knight landed on the C4 square.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That knight on C4 was a thing of beauty. It controlled key squares,
yeah.
hampered Gukesh's development,
Okay.
and exerted immense pressure on the queen side.
You could almost feel...
You could almost feel Gukesh's position starting to crumble.
Under the weight of that knight.
Under the weight of that knight.
And then came this masterful queen maneuver by Ding.
19
RC8 followed by 20
QC4.
QC4.
Yeah.
Huh.
His queen infiltrated Gukesh's territory.
Wow.
Creating chaos and disarray.
Those queen moves were the turning point.
I think so.
Of the game.
Yeah.
Ding was able to use his queen to
disrupt Gukesh's coordination.
And exploit the weaknesses
that had been created
by his earlier attack.
By that early attack.
Gukesh tried to counter.
With 21
F5.
F5. But it only weakened his position further.
So by this point, Ding had taken control.
Of the game.
Yeah. But how did Gukesh the young prodigy handle this setback?
Right.
Was he able to mount a comeback?
Well, to Gukesh's credit, he didn't give up without a fight.
Okay.
He's known for his resilience.
Yeah.
And his ability to create these unexpected complications, even from difficult positions.
So he didn't just roll over and let Ding walk all over him?
No, not at all.
Okay.
He tried to create counterplay. Find ways to break through Ding's ironclad defense.
Yeah.
But Ding was just too solid.
Really?
He anticipated Gukesh's every attempt and just calmly neutralized his threats.
This is where Ding's experience really shone through, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He didn't panic.
He didn't rush.
Yeah. He just kept making these precise...
Calculated moves.
Yeah. Slowly but surely squeezing the life out of Gukesh's position.
It's like watching a boa constrictor slowly suffocating its prey.
That's a great analogy.
Our sources emphasize how smoothly Ding transitioned
into the end game.
Yeah, he seems to have this mastery
of end game technique.
Yeah, that sets him apart.
End games are often where the subtle differences in understanding and technique really come to the forefront.
Yeah.
And Ding is a master of understanding pawn structures.
Okay.
And how to coordinate his pieces effectively.
Yeah, he doesn't just win endgames.
No.
He dismantles his opponents.
Systematically.
I'm reminded of that famous quote by Capablanca.
Oh, yeah.
You may learn much more from a game you lose than from one you win.
That's a good one.
Do you think Gukesh will be able to take away valuable lessons from this loss?
I have no doubt that Gukesh will learn a great deal from this experience.
Yeah.
Playing against a world champion like Ding is a masterclass in itself.
It is.
He'll be able to analyze the game, identify his mistakes, and come back stronger in the next game.
It's interesting that you mentioned analyzing the game.
Yeah.
Technology plays such a huge role in modern chess these days.
Huge.
You know, these players are using
incredibly sophisticated
chess engines. To help them prepare.
And
analyze their games.
It's true.
Yeah.
Chess engines have become an essential tool.
For top players.
Yeah.
I mean, they can analyze millions of moves per second.
I think incredible.
Identifying tactical possibilities.
Right, and evaluating these positional nuances.
Yeah.
That even the most experienced grandmasters might miss.
It makes you wonder, with computers getting so good at chess, will there ever be a day when they consistently outplay humans?
That's a question that's been debated for years.
For years.
I mean, we've already seen computers defeat world champions.
Yeah.
But
you think...
I believe there will always be a place for human creativity.
Yeah.
And intuition in chess.
So it's more about a partnership.
It is.
Between human and machine intelligence.
I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Chess engines are incredibly powerful tools.
Yeah.
But they're only as good
as the humans who use them.
It's
the human player who decides which moves to make, which strategies to pursue.
Exactly.
But going back to the game itself,
there's
also this fascinating psychological aspect to chess.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, we see it in Ding's calmness under pressure.
Yeah.
In Gukesh's initial optimism,
right,
fading as his position deteriorates.
Chess is as much a mental battle as it is a strategic one.
You have to manage your emotions.
Right.
Anticipate your opponent's thoughts.
Control the psychological flow of the game.
And in this game, it seems like Ding had the psychological edge.
Throughout. It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But Ding's composure
and confidence
were certainly on full display.
He never seemed rattled.
Even when Gukesh was pressing.
His attack.
Yeah, he just exuded this aura of calm and control.
So Ding wins game 1.
He takes an early lead.
Taking an early lead in the championship.
But this is just the first battle.
Yeah.
In a long war.
What are some of the key lessons we can take away from this game?
Lessons that might apply to life beyond the chessboard.
Well, one key lesson is the importance of balancing aggression with defense. Gukesh's early attack was bold and ambitious. But it ultimately created weaknesses that Ding was able to exploit.
It's like that old saying, sometimes the best offense is a good defense.
Exactly. It's not always about striking first. Sometimes it's about being patient.
Waiting for the right opportunity.
Waiting for the right opportunity.
And then capitalizing on your opponent's mistakes.
That's right.
And Ding's play was a masterclass in that kind of strategic patience.
Absolutely. He didn't rush. He didn't panic.
He just waited for his moment and then struck with precision.
And that leads to another important lesson. The power of long-term thinking. Ding wasn't just focused on winning the next move. He was thinking several moves ahead. Anticipating Gukesh's plans and laying the groundwork for a long-term advantage.
That's a valuable lesson for any field, really.
I think so. Whether you're running a business, negotiating a deal, or even just planning your day.
Absolutely.
Having that long-term perspective can make all the difference.
It's about seeing the bigger picture. Understanding the interconnectedness of your actions. And not getting lost in the immediate gratification of short-term gains.
And, of course, we can't forget about the importance of mastering the fundamentals.
The fundamentals are so important.
Ding's endgame technique was simply flawless.
It was beautiful to watch.
He converted his advantage with such precision, it was almost surgical.
In any field, having a strong foundation
in the fundamentals
is essential.
Whether it's mastering the basic principles of your profession, honing your core skills, or developing a deep understanding of your craft, those fundamentals will serve you well.
In the long run.
In the long run.
Oh, sure.
So we've got these valuable lessons about patience, long-term thinking, and mastering the fundamentals. But what about the role of technology? How is technology shaping the world of chess?
It's changing the game. In profound ways.
In profound ways.
We've talked about the sensor boards that transmit moves in real time.
But it goes far beyond that.
It goes so far beyond that.
It's like having a virtual commentator watching every move you make.
It's incredible.
It's incredible how technology is bringing chess to a wider audience.
Absolutely.
And making it more accessible than ever before.
Exactly. And then you have the rise of online chess platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can play against anyone in the world any time of day or night.
It's created this global community.
It really has.
Of chess enthusiasts. It's amazing to think about how technology has democratized the game.
It really has.
You no longer need to be a member of an exclusive club.
Or travel to tournaments. To find challenging opponents. You can play against grandmasters from the comfort of your own home.
That's right.
And then there's the impact of artificial intelligence.
We talked about how chess engines are helping players analyze games and develop strategies, but
AI is also being used to create new forms of chess entertainment.
Like those AI-powered chess commentators that can analyze a game in real time. And provide insights that even seasoned grandmasters
might miss. Exactly. And there are even AI-powered chess coaches that can personalize your training regimen. And help you improve your game.
It's like having a personal grandmaster in your pocket.
That's a great way to put it.
Technology is not just changing the way we play chess. It's changing the way we think about chess.
I think so.
It's opening up new possibilities.
It's challenging our assumptions.
And pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Absolutely.
So we've got this incredible game.
Between Ding and Gukesh.
A clash of styles and generations. Played out against this backdrop of this technological revolution.
It's a fascinating time for chess.
It really is a fascinating time for chess.
It is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Game 1 of the 2024 World Chess Championship.
What's the takeaway?
What's the one takeaway you want to leave our listener with?
I think it's this.
Okay.
Chess is a game of endless possibilities. It's a game that challenges us to think creatively. To strategize. And to adapt to ever-changing circumstances.
And it's a game that,
despite its ancient origins,
continues to evolve and surprise us.
Absolutely.
Beautifully said. And if this deep dive has sparked your curiosity, I encourage you
to explore the world of chess further.
There are countless resources available online.
And in your local community.
To help you learn, play,
And appreciate.
And appreciate this amazing game.
This amazing game.
And who knows?
Maybe you'll discover a hidden talent.
Maybe you'll discover a hidden talent for the game.
For the game.
Because as we've seen in this match,
right,
chess is a game for everyone.
Everyone.
Regardless of age,
experience,
or background. It's a game that can teach us valuable lessons.
About strategy, patience.
And the power of the human mind.
It's all there.
It's all there.
On 64 squares.
On 64 squares, so keep those minds sharp.
And your strategies even sharper.
And until next time,
may your games be filled
with brilliant moves.
Brilliant moves and unexpected discoveries.
Checkmate, everyone.